Windows NT administration. To see the IP address, type ipconfig in the command prompt. No matter whether you type in capital letter or small letter, ipconfig/all for details. See the MAC address. To change the IP address, you can right click on network neighborhood from the desktop, protocol tab, TCP IP, properties, and from here you can change the IP address. You can configure your computer to get IP from DHCP by clicking obtain IP from DHCP. You can change computer name also from identification tab. Type computer name if you want to change. Type domain name if you want to change the domain name. And click cancel if you want to stay with the previous configuration. Click OK when you have configured everything. I clicked cancel as I don't want to change anything. To create user, click on Start menu, Program, Administrative Tools, and User Manager for Domain. To create a user, you can click in user menu. Here is the default groups. Click user menu, click new user to create the new user. Type username, the display name, and description. You can type any description about the user. Or you can leave it blank. Type the password abc@123, that I typed. Click user can't change password and password never expire. If you click on account disabled, the account will be created but it will be disabled. Nobody can use this user account to log on the system, and click add finally. Click close when you are finished. See, user 1 is created. Full name is Rakesh. To modify the setting, you can double click the user 1 once again and you can modify any setting. To create group, you can click new global group or local group. Local group will be affected only in the local computer, and local group is for the network. You can add or remove membership of user from here. To know what is user account, group account, you can see it from the book or from the website. Whatever user you have to add, you can select from the right side of box and click add. To remove, you can select from the left side of box and click remove. So manager don't have any user account in it. To add or modify, you can click on manager once again and to add user, click add. Now user 1 is member of manager group. The same work you can do from the user property also by selecting group button. Right now user 1 is member of domain user and manager. You can select users group and click add. Now user 1 is member of all three groups. Click OK when you are done. Click OK. To exit, user menu and click exit. I have Windows XP computer also on the other machine. To see IP address, same command ipconfig will be used. The computer IP is Windows XP computer IP is 30.0.0.10. It means it is of different network. To connect with the Windows NT machine, IP will have to be of the same class, I mean of same network. So I am going to modify it from the control panel and network. Now I am going to give it IP address 172.160.2, so that let's see the IP address. Here IP address is this one, and I am going to assign the same range of IP address to the Windows XP 172.160.0.2. Click OK. Now both IP are of same network. In order to be in a network, all computer must have the same network ID. Now see the IP config. Yes, IP is changed. Now try ping command. Ping command is used to check the connectivity with the other computer. Ping space IP address of other computer to check whether the other machine is available, I mean it is connected with you, with your machine or not. If it is replying, it means other machine is connected. So check from Windows NT also whether Windows XP is connected to Windows NT or not. Yes, it is pinging. It means both machine are connected with each other. Now you can share any folder or drive. This icon shows the share. To remove the share, right click property and not shared. OK and refresh. I am going to create a folder 1 and going to create a file in folder 1, file 1. Remember, file is not shared, but folder is shared or drive is shared. If you want to share the file, you have to put that file in a folder, then share that folder. And anything you have in that folder will be shared also along with the folder. Type anything and save the file. Click close and save. Now to share folder 1, you have to right click on folder 1 and click sharing. Shared as, type folder name. You can allow 10 user, 12 user or any number of concurrent user. You can define permission to this folder also by clicking permission button I mean. Here everyone has full control. Click OK. Refresh. Now I am going to access this folder from Windows XP. To access any folder, you have to click on Start menu, Run, and type // an IP address of the machine that you want to access. So I am going to access Windows NT. So I typed 1. Now you have to give username and password of Windows NT in order to access that file or folder. Here is the folder 1 that I shared from Windows NT. You can open it, copy it to your Windows XP machine, or can do whatever you want. And if you want to share any file or folder from Windows XP, you have to follow the same procedure from Windows NT to access that. So it was very easy, very simple.